Just this just in. Eric Holder has been found guilty of his horrific situation with Nipsey Hussle. Um, Shout out to P on Strictly Mentality for having that great interview with Cowboy a couple of weeks ago. Shout out to E-Band for making a video on it. E-Band Films. Shout out to Z Black Feet the Wolves. We also have it live on the content. It was a great interview with Cowboy. You know, Eric Holder didn't have to assassinate Nipsey Hussle. He didn't have to do that. He didn't have to assassinate Nipsey. He really didn't have to do that, man. Was it jealousy? I don't know what's on the man's mind. I don't know Eric Holder. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't have to do that to that man. You know, a lot of you dudes don't believe in giving people ass. Everybody's not meant to die. And then the part that bugs me out is that when these super duper killers get caught, they always want to play crazy. They play crazy. They begin to realize they don't want to go to jail. I can't deal with myself. I can't get in tune with my feelings. But when you're killing and doing all this mayhem, do that pass your mind? Seriously, man. He just played crazy, right? Yo, I'm crazy. He had mental health issues. Did you have mental health issues when you decided to kill Nipsey? Did you have mental health issues, just like the situation, no disrespect the world? He's losing his mind. Or the rest of these super duper killers. They always begin to play this crazy role when they realize, I don't want to go to jail. Oh, no. Like even the guy in the Illinois assassination situation at the parade, he was trying to get away. He threw a skirt on and wanted to get away. Then they get caught and they sit around and they start crying in the jail cell and they realize it done got real. Find something legal and positive to do. Seriously. You dudes got to get jobs, get your minds right. Do not play crazy when you do some crazy stuff that puts you in a situation to do the rest of your life in the penitentiary. Talking to Cowboy, man, in his eyes, and listen to that man speak, dude killed Nipsey Hussle over something that was mindless. It wasn't no money. Nipsey never even called the man a rat. That's messed up, son. You shot somebody, and he said, yo, he's talking on the panel. Shout out to Unstrictly Mentality in Clubhouse, bro. They gave him a clean interview. It was clean words. Cowboy was in that goo. And somebody said, bring him up. And he said, yo, that's Cowboy. You dudes is following the wrong paths, man. He killed Nipsey for nothing. Because if he killed him for something, he won't be playing crazy, right? He'd be like, nah, son, I killed him because it's this, that, and third. He robbed my mom's. Yo, he owed me 30,000. His best defense was, yo, I'm loco poco. Now to some, he might even be a G behind closed doors. Yo, that's gangster. That's gangster what he did, son. But in the real world, man, yo, bro, you got what your hand called for. Your hand called for it. You got what your hand called for. And that's what comes with the streets. You don't want nobody to go to jail, but that's the rules of the goddamn streets. And to some of you buffoons that think that the rules can change when you get caught, the rules don't change because you don't tell. Deal with your consequences. If you beat your charge, you beat your charge. You killed the man. Yeah, it wasn't like the man. The man didn't call you a snitch, son. You let that narrative fly around the streets. Oh, I'm going crazy now because there's no way that in that small little hood of California where you're from that the big snitch is able to run around and roll around. But you know what? In 2022, maybe things like that happen. It happens in New York, right? We had Alpo, we had the rest of these guys that told on individuals that's in people's housing complexes. So I won't doubt it. But Nipsey Hussle did not deserve to die. Nipsey Hussle did not deserve to die. And seriously speaking, because I'm outside. You see, I'm outside. I'm outside. You see, Z Black is outside. The Wolf, shout out to Southern Bell. I'm outside, man. You see where I'm at? I'm in a good place. I'm in a good space. I'm outside. It's St. Louis. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, man, it's sad, man, because everybody loses. But do I care that Eric life that Eric Holder that lost his life? But I should care, right? But on real time, man. But on real time, right? When we're speaking about real time and real energy, killed Nipsey over nothing, man. We'll never know the truth. We'll never know we never know the truth, man. But what came out of Cowboy Mouth was Nipsey never called him a snitch. You can check that content out on Evan Films. He was in P Unstricken Mentality in Clubhouse. He was interviewed over there. Out of his own mouth. The man got what the game what comes with the game. He murdered a man for no reason at all. All right. My community is beautiful, as y'all notice. Yeah. Rest in peace to Nip, man. I think, you know what I'm saying, me being from the blocks and the side blocks, I don't co-sign none of that nonsense, man. Net Stars is in the building, Bike Life is in the building, T's in the building, Baltimore Life. I just seen it and I had to report on this. Like, yo, nah, son, because actually I got content with Cowboy. So the content I got is live on stage. I was on P and Stricken Mentality in this clubhouse, and we pulled them up. God the King. Shout out to Push That Knife, tipping all of them. You heard? Everybody that was in the building that day. Jacob, Stack Stowe, Mr. Great Goose. The family, Bravo, Tia, Chanel 718, that P and Stricken Mentality, you know what I'm saying? That Push That Knife. You know what I'm saying? Junior. Yeah, it's serious, man. It's serious, man. Just in Eric Holder has been found guilty of the assassination of Nipsey Hussle. That was an assassination. Killed the man for no reason at all. Did before y'all start running around where he called him a snitch? No, he didn't. Cowboy confirmed that he was not called. He didn't call him a snitch. He killed him for something senseless. When Nipsey was on the floor, Nipsey's last words was, "Yo, son, I can't believe you shot me." So that must have meant they had some type of friendship or whatever disagreement they may have had. Like, I can't believe that how mad you was you actually shot me. Jealousy is crazy the more money you make, man. More money, more problems. People don't see things the same way. But rest in peace to Nip. And that never really followed the Nipsey Hussle story, to be honest with you. But maybe follow it was actually when Cowboy jumped into, because Cowboy was going through a lot of slang and slander in Clubhouse, and he happened to be in the goo, what they call the goo in Clubhouse and P and Strictly Mentality, and they brought him up. He sat there for a while, and actually, me and God the King was knifing up a Crip. I've been going out with the Crips all week. It was crazy. It's a long week in Clubhouse against the Crips. Shout out to different clout chasing all them niggas. All my guys are different clout chasing. So we was knifing up some Crips about, you know what I'm saying? We was going out back over some Crips. And he was in the goon. They brought him up, man. And we was asking him even Crip questions. And he was answering, yo, I'm Crip, and I'm from the 60s, and I'm such and such, and boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? Cowboy, man, you gotta live with seeing a good friend. And you was keeping it real. Salute, Mikey Blow Dollar, salute. One thing I'm gonna say about Cowboy, man, I respect a grown man that understands his position. That man said, "Listen, man, my job was to work in the parking lot. That's real." Grown ass man. Nissy was my boss. I worked in the parking lot. My job was working in the parking lot. That's real. A man that humbled himself, that cleans himself up, that went through adversity in his life. Cowboy. He even knew the young boy that killed Nipsey. He even knew the young boy that killed Nipsey. He said, "Yo, I used to buy product for old boy. He from the other block." He didn't know him like that, but like, yeah, I know who son is. But it wasn't nothing. It wasn't that serious. And look what Cowboy got going on now, man. I heard he own a restaurant. He's heavily in the community. Shout out to Cowboy, man. He think how hard it was for him to get on the stand to speak about the last moments of his friend that got murdered. And it sounds like you're trying to defend the nigga that's on the stand when you're saying, nah, he never called him a snitch. I don't know why he killed him. But that's not for me or us. That we have our own opinions on that. But thank you, Cowboy, for coming in strictly mentality to speak your mind. We gave us some type of clarity. A lot of us don't know West Coast politics as in the streets, so we can't really speak on how neighborhoods take on other neighborhood situations. With that being said, man, you can't save everybody. One thing I learned from that conversation was on that Sunday, Nipsey was very relaxed. No guns was outside. He was relaxed. There was no. He was taking pictures. Um, Nipsey, and this is my voice to you, Nipsey, and your family, man. When you passed away, man, you know we have great gang members and great gang leaders that died, and they just died. You was able to wake up another culture of individuals. You woke people up, bro. You got young individuals that want to be like Nip. Not Nipsey the rapper. They want to be a businessman. Nip was a businessman. He owned buildings. You got young boys smart. They want to buy blocks. They want to do what Nipsey was trying to do. Your message is still being heard through the youth, the deaf, dumb, and blind. As we would say, Nipsey. That marathon is still running, bro. That marathon is still running. But to let you know that Nipsey Hussle I always followed was the businessman. I never really followed Nipsey the rapper. The only reason what made me start following him was I used to see him with Slow Bucks a lot. And Slow Bucks is a businessman. Slow Bucks from Queens ain't a rapper. I used to see him on IG pictures. Because Slow Bucks knows somebody I know, my man Mikey from Hillside. Some people may know him as Ox Brim at one point in time. Somebody may know him as Mikey the Mac. Shout out to Mikey. When you'll see Mikey, tell Mikey, Mikey Blow, whatever y'all call him, Mikey Blow, whatever case to be, 169 Hillside. Tell him the Z Black sends his unconditional love. I send my unconditionals. Nipsey, hip hop got him in the game. Yeah, hip hop got him. That's it. The culture got him in the game, but he was able to give a bunch of disenfranchised youth the mind to be businessmen, to own things. With that being said, man, follow the news, get in tune with the news. You're gonna probably see this all day. Eric Holder has been convicted of murdering Nipsey Hussle. Now you have to deal with those consequences that come with that. With that being said, God bless y'all. Feliz Navidad. Shout out to wifey. This is where I'm at, though. I'm going to show you. My phone was heating up, but this is where I'm at. St. Louis. Bong, bong. Um, they call it Forest Park. That's where I'm at in the mighty Midwest. Boom. That's like the Plaza Hotel. So with that being said, man, I appreciate y'all, man. This is where I'm at. It's where with my conditions. You know what I'm saying? It's all about progress, growth, and development. That being said, follow me on IG, Zeke Black, Beat the Wolves. Follow me on Clubhouse, Zeke Black. Follow the pages, Push That Knife. Unstricted Mentality. Shout out to Wifey, Southern Belle. Love you. See you in a few hours. Stay in tune with the in tune. You know what I'm saying? Shout out, you know what I'm saying? With that being said, Infominds, what up? Yeah. Just living life on Zeke Black terms for a change. You know what I mean? On my terms. Shout out to the low lives, really life. You know what I'm saying? When I wear this polo, I wear it for the culture. You heard? When I wear this low, I do it for the culture. Shout out to the low lives. Exactly. With that being said, man, leave it in the comments if you're like, Eric Holder has been convicted. I'm not celebrating his conviction, but for every action, there's a reaction. Don't play crazy now, dogs. With that being said, peace.